Hey, what's up guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer. So Cancer, I'm just going to apologize in advance for any background noise and my throat being dry. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate you. Just remember, Cancer, it's a big world. So it is general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Cancer. Let's see what I have. That's fast. What is it? There's love in the air. I'm saying that because a lot of love has been coming out. You have woman holding the heart, Cancer. So this can be romantic. This can be a family member, a soul connection. Okay. Someone coming into your life. Maybe you already met them. Someone that fills a void. Someone that is helping you complete a chapter. It's also what I'm sensing from those 44. Maybe you did meet someone new, okay? Maybe you had a hard time with someone. This is gonna also be a self-love, okay? I feel like some of you are definitely focusing on yourself, okay? I think that some of you have really purged people that do not serve you, be it romantic or family, okay? I do feel for some of you, someone is giving you a hard time. Actually, it's actually pretty deep. I'm saying that because I can sense it in my gut. And what I mean by that, I'm not feeling so great about this, okay? This person, for some of you, it could be someone current or in the past. And what I mean by current, maybe you still have a link to this person, maybe. Because I do feel like you were released in some way, but you may still have some connection here to this person, and it's not a good one. This person is very, very self-centered, very spiteful. And for some, I feel like it doesn't, with these cards, you know, it does usually represent what comes up, meaning a woman, a man, okay? For those who can relate to that, I do feel like this person is a serial cheater, okay? They have broken your heart a lot, a lot. Again, it's only for some. For others, it doesn't matter if it's male or female, okay? It could just be an ex, you know what I'm saying? Someone very controlling too, very controlling. You know, it's weird because it's like they would never, ever allow you to do the things that they did. They would never put up with that shit, okay? But they expect you to, okay? I feel like this is more past, but also maybe for some of you present a little bit. I say a little bit because I feel like you cut some ties here, but you're linked in some way. So maybe you have children, or maybe you just see this person, or they're just in your circle. I don't know, but I feel like there's still a little bit of a hold here. A little bit. Strategy. Maybe you're thinking of a way to get rid of that hold. Okay. Think about it well, okay? Because there are definitely new connections coming in, carrying connections. Some of you, like I said, may have already met someone, okay, that you have your eye on, and maybe someone has their eye on you, or trying to start something new with you, be it friend or romantic, whatever. But it's hard because you have this man or whoever it is, if it's a female, in your life trying to control things and trying to mess things up. I do feel like for some of you, this person does not want you to move on. So when they see new connections, they get very upset and they start drama is what I'm sensing. They also lie a lot. This person lies a lot. Like you can't believe nothing that comes out their mouth is how I'm sensing it. You have walking away. It was hard, but you did it. You did it for some of you. Others, I feel like You feel like you can't, like I said, you cut some ties, but it's like you can't fully be released. But I feel like you can. It's just that you have to deal with them with some to a certain degree. Dealing with them doesn't mean that they have you, trapped, that they are like you're in a prison or they have a grip on you. It's just that there are some things you may have to tolerate. Sometimes is how I'm sensing. That's why I said for some of you, this may be that it's connected to children, or there may be some unfinished business between you two, okay, that will end later. But I don't feel like they have the grip that they used to have, even though they act like they do. They try. Let me tell you, they try. They try to act like you have to do everything they say and that you owe them something. I don't know why, but that's bull. That's bull. I don't care what they did, because let me tell you, they did a lot worse than good. Okay, a lot worse. If you weigh it, there's nothing that they should be asking for. Okay, is how I'm sensing it. So we look at your situation. Okay, whatever is lingering, I do feel like you can handle it. You may have to think it out and plan it, how to deal with this person or how to get out of it fully, or how to move on, knowing that there's always going to be a link. Okay, but I do feel like if you really look, you will see the answer. Cancer. Let's see what your top card is. Victory. In reverse. This person got away with something. I don't know what they got away with, but they're trying to use whatever they got away with, like as a weapon or like as power. Like, well, you see, this went my way, so that means that I have some control, or I have some authority, or I have some weight that I can put on you. I feel like even if they got something, they do not own you. Okay. They are trying to make it seem that way. But I feel like whatever it is that they got away with, or whatever it is that went their way, I don't know. There must be some kind of loophole or something, because I feel like if you really think about it, you will find a way to get out of it and turn it around. And turn it around. So look again. I don't know if that has to do with documents, arrangements, or whatever. But I feel like you can turn that around. This person wants you to think that you are trapped, but you have that key around your neck, Cancer. You are not trapped. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Take that key, open that gate, because that's a lie. Okay, they are gaslighting you. They are acting like they have power that they don't. So there's definitely some power trip here. Okay. And maybe they had you limited at some point, because I think you might have depended on this person in some way, or the love that you had or the connection was just blinding to you. It made you think that you couldn't go out that garden, but you can. Okay. The garden and the gate. Yes, you can. Okay. And I feel like someone's waiting for you out there, whether it's romantic or friends. Like, you have so much that you can truly go after and truly experience, enjoy. Okay. Do not allow anyone to take that from you. Because at this point in time, I feel like the only power they have is the one that you give to them. Okay. I don't care what they say. The power that they have is only what you give to them, because I feel like I said, you guys cut that off. Okay. You know your worth. You know it wasn't good. And even if there's more to take back, you're currently taking it back. You know what I'm saying? And they know it. They know their influence, their power is depleting. Okay. They freaking know it. They know it, Cancer. Don't let them fool you. Yeah. This should have ended a long time ago. 10 of Wands. I feel like a lot of those wands wouldn't have even been there had it not been from this person. So they definitely was bringing you a lot of BS. Okay, that was avoidable. I'm not saying everything, but a lot of it. Okay, I feel like some of you may have not made the best decisions in the past, but you've learned. You've learned. Okay, and justice is coming. And what I mean by that, I'm telling you, relook at that. You're going to find a loophole. Okay. And things can be truly set right because there was something unfair that happened here. Okay. Not only that, you've just been treated unfairly. Okay. But you've seen the light, Cancer. Okay. They want you to think that, it's temporary, but it's not. The truth has come out about this person also. Okay. I feel like something was revealed. So there may be people starting to see that you are not the problem here. Okay. There may be people that are starting to see that things were not as they seem. So they may actually be trying to support you and help you in some way against this person too. Okay. I feel like there's something else coming to light though. I don't know if you're working on something or doing something. Maybe you're trying to create something with the Empress. Maybe someone's pregnant. I don't know, but I feel like something good is coming. Maybe both, Maybe some of you may be a parent, a mother. I feel like there's definitely some feminine energy in here, okay? Or maybe that's, someone coming into your life. But I feel like this is a turning point for you, okay? There's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of blessings, a lot of opportunities. And a lot of healing, because I feel like you guys are really focused on that. And loving yourself, taking care of yourself. I told you, justice is coming. Whatever the hell they did was messed up. Messed up. Now, Cancer, I will say there may be other things that do not go your way. Try not to hold on to that because I feel like there's some things that are beyond your control, but there is some loophole to something, is what I'm sensing. Some arrangement that is not right. It's almost like it's not even. I don't know if you messed up in some way. And what I mean by that, maybe you didn't like provide enough information or put in paperwork at the right time or be the first to do something or confront something or file something. It's something like that where I feel like you can change it. It's just, it's almost like someone did something first and that's why it went their way, but you can change it. For others, it could just be that there's, like I said, a loophole or something that you can do to change the outcome. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. You may even be connected to a Gemini, a Libra. But I feel like this is you, okay? Executing your plan, okay? So I do feel like you're definitely going to find that answer if you really look. But I also feel like this is about you moving forward, okay? With focus, with a mission, okay? To set things the way that you want, to make sure that things are clear. Also to defend yourself if you need to, okay? Because I don't know, I have a feeling that people are going to be confronting you about something. Or at least like asking you questions, trying to pick your brain about something. Where you may need to be like, yo, don't, step over this line. This is not your business. Don't ask me things like that. Don't tell me things like that. Don't think this or whatever. You may have to, put some people in their place here. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse. It's time to move on. I had a feeling that people are going to be asking you stuff. I'm telling you. For some of you, this could even be in court or something official that you're going to be questioned. Be prepared, okay? Because I still feel like something can go in your way, but it can definitely go left too. Because I feel like if you don't present what you need to present, if you're not clear, it could definitely go another way. So it may have been one decision that didn't go your way, but there may be like a second one or an update that can potentially not go your way depending on what you do and how you handle it. But I feel like it can very much go your way if you are focused and really look again. Okay, look again. There's something missing. There's something missing whether it's information or resources or something. There's something missing here. Okay. And look forward to this new life. Okay. Like I said before, some of you are really practicing self love, self care. You're at a new place, even though there are some things that you need to deal with and end with this person. But you could put your guard down a little, continue to heal. Okay. You don't have to be so frozen. Okay. Tap into that creative energy, Cancer. Okay. You can. I feel like some of you feel like I cannot keep my eye off this person or situations in my life because then I will be overtaken by them. I cannot trust, but I feel like you've put up some kind of block or barrier that you're not as easy to get to as you used to be. Okay, I'm not saying don't protect yourself. I'm just saying it's just not as easy for people to get to you. Like I said, that person's acting like they have more power than they do. And this is definitely a new chapter for you. And you're going to be hearing things that are going to annoy the crap out of you. Just focus on the path ahead. Okay, try to not stress yourself out. Try to always live in the moment, be free, have fun. Definitely tap into that creativity because I feel like you can really go far with that. So I don't know if you're just talented at something or there's something that you want to do, or maybe you tried in the past and didn't, or maybe that person didn't allow you or try to stop you in some way. Okay, I feel like this is a really good chapter. And just because some things are slow doesn't mean you're not moving, because I feel like there may be some of that in there. You feel like you're running in place with the situation. Yeah. Some of you actually may have to pay something. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. You may be paying it now, and it may actually get worse if you don't play your cards right, is how I'm sensing it. Okay. Like I said, a decision did not go your way. But for some reason, I feel like there's something not right about it. Like it can be fixed, but you have to actually take the action, the thought out action to fix it. Okay. Because I feel like any little mistake, it can either stay the same or maybe even get worse. So tread lightly. Okay. But I do feel like there's some imbalance here that can be fixed. At the same time, I do feel like there's other things that are just beyond your control and you need to try to let it go because it's keeping you stuck from seeing other things that are going your way, other options. Be careful with your energy too, okay? If you need to clear your name, clear your name, okay? If it's important, but if it's just people picking your brain or just accusing you of things that is none of their business, do not give them that energy, Cancer. It's just words, okay? Is what I'm sensing. It's just words, okay? Because I feel like people like to say things to you a lot, okay? And you know this already. I just think it really annoys you because I feel like you put up a lot of blocks and you're protecting yourself a lot more, but there are times where it just gets too much. And so you feel like you're backed in the corner, like you have no support, you know. Be careful with that. I feel like it's none of their business. I don't know what they're saying to you, but I feel like it's none of their business. Now, that has nothing to do with what I was talking about before when I said people are going to question you and stuff like that, because that may be a legal situation or something official where you have to present something or some evidence or some paper trail receipts or something like that. That is a different thing. Okay. Take the first step. Yeah. Take this first step. Like that page. Pack your little sack and go. Okay. Go travel, go explore, go pamper yourself. Well, should say continue to, okay, because you've been doing that. Some of you definitely met someone, okay? Be careful because I have a feeling that that ex is going to try to ruin that, okay? But it's a really good connection, and I feel like this person can really help you grow and just feel like you've met your match, your soulmate. But I have a feeling that someone's going to try to ruin it, okay? Now, I do feel like this person is very willing and very ready to take on any challenge with you. But just know it will be challenging because this person is very bitter. Very bitter. Okay. Very vengeful. Okay. They've had some hold over you for a while and they do not like giving up that power. Not only that, they don't like other people showing you how you should be treated. Okay. And they're very jealous. They're very jealous. They may not, well, actually, they do show it, but I feel like there may be times where they talk down to you, act like you're not worth this, you're not worth that, but yet they know you are deep inside. They just don't want you to know your worth. Okay. They don't want you to know your worth. So they know you're something good, Cancer. Okay. Do not let them make you feel like you're not. Okay. I think you learned that for some of you, or at least you're starting to. But they may go back and tell this person, oh, you don't want to deal with them. You don't want to do this. They're like this. They're like that. You know, I have a feeling this person is going to want to see for themselves. Okay. Intuition, and you have great intuition. Use it. Okay. I feel like in the past you did not, and you wanted to kick yourself in the butt. Okay. Use it during this situation, whatever is going on as far as an arrangement or some deal or whatever that is. But also when it comes to relationships, new connections, especially when it comes to this person, because I feel like this person is going to come in and try some things, but it's like you know them. Just use your intuition. As far as predicting what they may do, but also how to deal with them. How to deal with them. You know, this person used to act like you were nuts. They used to act like you were nuts. I say used to because you know you're not. They definitely gaslight a lot. Like, they talk down. Like, I really don't like this person. I really don't. Like I told you earlier, I felt it really strongly. Yeah. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your guides. Okay. Do not listen to anyone that's not supporting you. Okay. This person may even know things about you, like secrets and stuff, and they may try to use that, weaponize it, you know, to sabotage your relationships with other people. Just ignore it. You're not the same person. You have grown. You made mistakes. So what? Everyone does. Okay. I'm not saying don't own up to them. I'm not saying don't learn from them. I'm just saying everyone makes mistakes. Okay. But this person may bring it up like if you're some person that you're not at this time. Okay. Bringing up the past. But definitely listen to your guides. They're showing you things. There may even be other people that are showing you things, but I feel like it's more like they're being put in your path for a reason. Like someone you may be thinking about all of a sudden calls you, or a song reminds you of someone or some time, and then you run into them or stuff like that. Pay attention to that. Okay. Pay attention to that. Okay. But like I said before, think, because I feel like you can turn this justice around. Okay. Cancer, and remember, you have that key. That person does not. You have that key. But that is your message. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.